The conversation about artificial intelligence is dominated by fears of job loss and economic upheaval. Headlines warn of automation replacing workers, and debates rage about the future of employment in a world where machines can do so much. But while we watch for disruption in the workplace, a quieter revolution is happening within our minds. It's subtle, almost invisible, but its impact could be even more profound than any shift in the job market. The real change isn't about what we do for a living. It's about how we think. Our relationship with technology is reshaping the very way we process information, solve problems, and make decisions. Every time we let AI handle a task, navigating, summarizing, deciding, we delegate a piece of our cognitive process. We become more reliant on algorithms to guide us, often without even noticing the shift. It feels like an upgrade, but with each shortcut, our mental muscles weaken. The convenience is undeniable, but it comes at a cost. Our ability to think deeply and independently starts to erode. The true story of AI isn't replacement, but the outsourcing of our thinking. We're not just handing over tasks, we're handing over parts of ourselves. We're not just automating work, we're automating thought. The boundaries between our minds and our machines blur a little more each day. The risk isn't just economic, it's personal. It's about our sense of self, our confidence in our own judgment, and our ability to engage with the world on our own terms. What happens when the tools we use to aid our thinking become the thinking itself? When we stop questioning, stop struggling, and simply accept the answers we're given. The erosion of our ability to wrestle with problems, to sit with confusion, is a deeper crisis than job loss. It's a slow fading of our intellectual resilience, our creativity, and our curiosity. It's about our autonomy, our wisdom, and our capacity to understand. These are the qualities that make us human, that give our lives meaning and depth. The silent takeover isn't for our jobs, it's for our minds. The real battleground is our attention, our focus, and our ability to think for ourselves. The question is, are we paying attention, or are we letting go of the very things that make us who we are? We prize speed, fast answers, instant solutions. In a world that moves faster every day, we're conditioned to expect knowledge at the tap of a screen, and to value efficiency above all else. AI delivers knowledge at lightning pace, making us feel smarter and more capable. It's easy to believe that with every instant response we're growing wiser. But true wisdom isn't a shortcut. It's forged in struggle, mistakes, and slow understanding. The process of grappling with uncertainty, of wrestling with difficult questions, is what shapes our minds and builds real insight. When AI gives us the answer, we miss the journey, the reasoning, the learning, the growth. We get the product, but not the process. The path to understanding is replaced by a single step, and the lessons that come from effort are left behind. This is borrowed intelligence, not our own. Learning used to mean frustration, practice, and resilience. It meant failing, trying again, and slowly building confidence through experience. Now, AI tutorials and instant corrections remove the friction and the lessons. We risk confusing machine output for our own understanding. The satisfaction of discovery is replaced by passive consumption, and our sense of achievement fades. Productivity becomes hollow when it lacks the foundation of personal effort. We become curators of machine content, not creators of original thought. Without the struggle, our ideas remain shallow, and our growth is stunted. The illusion is that we gain wisdom, but we lose the experience that makes it real. Are we willing to trade the journey for the destination, or will we remember that wisdom is earned, not downloaded? Human intellect grows through resistance. Struggle is how we learn. Wrestling with problems builds neural pathways, judgment, and deep understanding. AI is designed to eliminate struggle, smoothing every rough edge. We reach for devices instead of sitting with questions. The discomfort of not knowing, once the spark for discovery, is now quickly soothed by algorithms. Outsourcing decisions to AI weakens our judgment and critical thinking. We become spectators, not participants, in our own lives. The art of struggle is vanishing, replaced by shallow knowledge. We may know the answer, but lose the skills to find it ourselves. The price of convenience is the loss of hard-won wisdom. AI is woven into our routine so seamlessly, we barely notice its influence. In classrooms, students prompt AI for essays instead of researching and writing. At work, brainstorming is replaced by instant AI-generated ideas. The creative process shifts from collaboration and struggle to solitary selection. Even personal creativity, music, art, is now co-piloted by algorithms. The shift is from active engagement to passive curation. We become consumers of thought, not thinkers. AI mediates our choices, offering prepackaged solutions. It's comfortable, but it quietly outsources the mental processes that define us. Are we letting algorithms become the architects of our minds? Productivity is our obsession. AI supercharges it. We churn out work at record speed, mistaking motion for progress. But speed often comes at the cost of depth and quality. AI-generated outputs are polished, but often lack true insight. We risk valuing quantity over substance, summaries over original thought. The veneer of productivity hides a decline in genuine achievement. The danger is a culture that rewards speed, not contemplation. We become trapped in cycles of shallow information. The hum of the machine drowns out the sound of real thinking. Are we celebrating productivity or just busyness? Dependence on AI leads to the slow fading of our own abilities. We stop remembering, navigating, even wondering. AI does it for us. Curiosity, the drive to ask and explore, begins to wane. The world becomes a set of facts to retrieve, not mysteries to unravel. Intellectual responsibility blurs when AI generates our ideas. If the machine is wrong, who is accountable? The habit of independent thought erodes without practice. When true challenges arise, will we remember how to think for ourselves? The journey is gradual, but the destination is intellectual dependence. We risk losing the very skill of thinking. Are we prepared for that cost? AI isn't the enemy. It's a powerful tool, like the printing press or the internet. Throughout history, every major leap in technology has sparked both excitement and fear. But these tools, from the earliest books to the latest algorithms, have always been shaped by the people who use them. The danger is in our unthinking dependence, not the technology itself. When we let machines make choices for us without question, we risk losing our ability to think critically and creatively. We must use AI as a partner, not a substitute for our minds. Collaboration with technology should amplify our strengths, not replace our judgment or intuition. The key skill is discernment, knowing when to use AI and when to rely on ourselves. It's about asking the right questions and not just accepting easy answers. Preserve spaces for deep thinking. Read the book. Have the hard conversation. Embrace boredom. These moments of quiet and challenge are where our deepest insights are born. Choose the struggle because growth and wisdom are born there. It's in the effort, the uncertainty, and the setbacks that we truly learn and evolve. Protect our right to be slow, to be confused, to be wrong. These are not flaws, but essential parts of being human, and they lead us to unexpected discoveries. The future isn't about jobs lost to machines, but thoughts we give away. If we surrender our curiosity and reflection, we lose something far more valuable than any task. Real wisdom comes from our own struggles and reflections. It's the product of lived experience, not just data or code. The challenge is to remain profoundly human in the age of AI, to keep questioning, to keep feeling, and to keep thinking for ourselves.